special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Clippers looking for a strong start to this road trip. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
Well, hold on a minute here, Kevin. You've been around this league.
Lakers trailed by 3. Clippers were so strong on the road last season. They led the league, Clark, in field goal percentage while on the road, and actually they scored more points away from Staples than in it.
Especially down the stretch, Kevin. I mean, they finished the regular season with 8 straight road wins to get home court advantage in the first round. Superb. They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Russell kicks to Freak. The shot will not go. Good D by Jordan. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Black's checked in for Hibbert. Brown comes in for Nick Young, and it's Clarkson in for Russell. Crawford kicks to Smith, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Clarkson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Dishes it to Freak. The kick out to Brown. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. He's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. The Clippers have possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Johnson is out there with Pierce, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Freak. That one's off, still out of sync. Last season for Chris Paul, another strong season, yet quite a year for him in terms of media hype. He was as strong as ever on the court and off the court.
And that's a great point. You know, he did kind of fly under the radar. It's hard to imagine a first-team Hall of Famer in the future could do that, but a lot of it had to do with Steph Curry kind of coming on to the scene, splashing on the scene, if you will. But he is still one of the top point guards in our league.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
Clippers leading by 10. Ball outside. He kicks it to Redick. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, for Paul, you talk about the lack of talk about him last year. Very quietly came close to the 50-40-90 club.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Pierce. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And clearly you can hear what the crowd thinks about that call.
You sure can. I mean, they erupted as soon as that whistle blew. No time between the call and the eruption.
Young's checked in for Clarkson. And Griffin sends it back. Paul passes to Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Clippers on top, leading by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin, and obviously a high-scoring half for you guys in this one, Blake. What was the key to breaking it open?
Starts on defense. Our defense did a good job of getting stops, getting rebounds, getting on the open floor. Got some easy buckets, and then shots start to fall.
Blake, thank you. Kevin, a complete culture change with this organization.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, let's get our heads on straight. This is not what these people came to see. We've got to talk about that first half. First of all, let's buckle down on D. Fight through those screens and get a hand in their face when they're shooting. They've had a lot of open looks in that half. The injection of energy we got from you fellas off the bench was fantastic. That's the way to be ready for the call. That's going to serve us well down the stretch. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. Now let's just put that first half behind us and start fresh. Don't try to do too much too soon. We're not going to erase the lead with one basket. It's going to take a lot of chipping away.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Jamal Crawford. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
In what should be an exciting four-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Lakers.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Chris Paul. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And for Los Angeles, J.J. Redick is out there with Crawford. Then there's Griffin, then it's Smith, and it's Stevenson in at the small forward position. Brown outside. Connects the jumper drop.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Get that.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stevenson outside. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jamal Crawford.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
What a performance by Jamal Crawford. I mean, this man has given you so many memorable moments over the years, and tonight was one of them. A multiple six-man award winner. He showed you why, if you give him the ball, spread the floor, you don't need anybody else out there.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.